Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Fall 2020 Rockland BOCES Adult Education Virtual Commencement. Before we get started, I would like to acknowledge our Rockland BOCES Board of Education, Executive Cabinet members, and Adult Education Administration. We thank them for all their support. Our board members, President Peggy Zugaby, Vice President Rosemary Petrozzella, Clarkstown Central School District, Tamara Bierker, East Ramapo Central School District, Sabrina Charles Pierre, Pearl River School District, Thomas DePrisco, Member at Large, Deborah Gotti, Suffern Central School District, Sandy Jeanette, Nyack Public Schools, Michael Mark, Nanuet Union Free School District, Thomas Moore. Our Executive Cabinet members, our Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Mary Jean Marsico, District Superintendent, Dr. Sarah Chauncey, Assistant Superintendent of Career and Administrative Services, Catherine O'Brien, Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Dr. Amy Albers, Executive Director of Human Resources, Dr. Yasmin Halou Carre, Executive Director of Special Education, Julie Larson, Executive Director of Business and Operations, Ron Hansen. Our Adult Education Administration, Program Administrator, Catherine Mistely, Literacy Coordinator, Jackie Lunchik, Director of the Rockland County Career Center, Dr. Stephanie Campasso, and myself, the Executive Director of Adult Education, Chris D'Ambrisi. I first want to congratulate you on your amazing accomplishment, but I also want to apologize for not being able to recognize this in person. Traditionally, and under normal circumstances, we hold a live in-person commencement ceremony every year in November. But these are certainly not normal circumstances, so please be happy and proud to hear your name called tonight. You earned it. Our first speaker is recent TASC graduate Jamal Smith.
Hi, my name is Jamal Smith. I am 35. I am from Spring Valley, New York. Before coming to school at BOCES, I was working for a furniture store. I was going through a lot and I was not sure what I wanted to do. A friend told me about BOCES TASC program and I decided to go back to school. I was kind of upset that I had to revisit high school subjects in order to get my high school equivalency diploma. But luckily, I had a lot of things that I really enjoyed, like sports, cooking, and helping my local community out. I like getting involved with book bag supplies and talking to the younger guys about life. I wasn't sure what to expect when I went back to school. The class was pretty hard, but teachers were great. Cindy Goldberg and Will Jordan are great in many different ways, especially when it came to math. The key things I learned were to focus, ask questions, and tell Will to slow down if you don't understand something. I attended class at night, Tuesdays and Thursdays. At some point, I was fired from my job at the furniture store, so I started going to a plumbing trade school. It was not easy, not to mention I have a daughter who I'm trying to raise as a single parent. There were days where I was just burnt out. Before I started this, I was told I might not pass the exam because of my so-called learning disability that I supposedly had through my school years between K through 12. But they were wrong because I did pass. I feel as though my school district messed me up for letting me graduate with an IEP diploma. They had me believing that I could not attend college after high school, and it took me years to get past that mindset. But I ended up getting my high school equivalency diploma and overcoming the obstacles. I remained positive and kept pushing because of my willpower and my ability to out-hustle the problems. Going back to school boosted my self-confidence. I found that I was able to learn, exceed expectations, and become a little more vocal. I want to thank my grandmother and my mom. They definitely kept my spirits up while I was in school and helped take care of my daughter. Will Jordan and Cindy Goldberg are great teachers. They are nice and caring people. Much love and respect to them. Oh, and one more thing. Just slow down a little bit when you teach, Will.
Our second speaker is recent career training graduate Julie D'Antonio.
Hi, my name is Julie D'Antonio and I'm from Suffern, New York. I'm a very happy and proud graduate of Rockland BOCES. I completed the medical assisting class in September of 2020. The medical assisting class focused on medical assisting, phlebotomy, and EKG, topics that not too long ago I never thought would have appeared on my resume. My career goal is to work in an environment that uses both my skills and newly discovered passion for the medical field. I have always had responsible jobs, However, I realized later in life I really was not satisfied in what I was doing. I was involved in such jobs as claims analyst, I worked in credit and collections, and I was an administrative assistant. But inside of me, I knew it was time for me to make a change. Some people said to me, "You have a good job. Why do you want to do something else?" I admit it can be very scary to make a new career move, but after a lot of soul searching, I just knew that I wanted to be in the healthcare industry. But where in healthcare do I belong? It's such a huge industry with so many possibilities. I also had to determine where to study for my healthcare career. Actually, one of the most rewarding experiences was going through this process. I checked out several different schools and finally decided that I wanted to attend Rockland BOCES and that I wanted to become a medical assistant. My journey had begun, and it began when I decided to do something different with my life. I realized I do have the passion to want to do more and to be more. I also recently took and passed the NHA Medical Assistant Certification exam, and therefore I am now a CMA, a Certified Medical Assistant. This experience is a chance for me to have a redeemable career, and having gone through this entire process, what to study, where to study, and now having completed the comprehensive medical assisting class means I am well on my way to do so. And the possibility is true for each and every one of you as well. When I am under pressure, my personality helps me to concentrate on the positive aspects of the situation. I know how important it is for me to do this from all the challenges that life and COVID have presented to all of us. I really enjoyed my experience at Rockland BOCES. I have met many wonderful people while attending BOCES. My classmates were all supportive of one another. We all had the same goal in mind, and that was to succeed in passing the medical assistant program. We formed study groups and helped one another out if we were having difficulty in a particular subject area. I want to thank Ms. Clymer and Mr. Nasiancino for all their support, their guidance, and patience throughout the entire class. They have gone above and beyond in helping me to prepare and to be successful in the medical field. If we can find the courage to take the first step and the conviction to keep on going when the journey gets tough, there are great opportunities for all of us. I'm excited to see what my future holds for me in the field of healthcare, and I look forward to the opportunities and challenges that await me. I wish you all the best in your careers because great opportunities await each and every one of you as well. Thank you.
Thank you both for your inspirational words and delivering them at a most crucial time. I would now like to bring our literacy coordinator, Jackie Lunchik, to the stage.
Hello everyone, I'm here to offer my sincere congratulations to the 41 TASC graduates from Rockland County this year. I wish we could all be here together in person, but alas. The TASC test is a rigorous test, and I've seen how the graduates that come through Rockland BOCES TASC preparation program have all worked hard in math, reading, writing, social studies, and science to learn the content that they need to pass the 5 components of this test. I want each of you to think about where you were a year ago and where you are today. And no, not in terms of the pandemic, but in terms of what you've been able to accomplish. Stop for a moment and take pride in what you've achieved. Perhaps now, more than ever, we all need to reflect on how clarity and hope for the future can come after a period of uncertainty. Your desire to take the TASC test and sit through that period of uncertainty while you waited for results, and then to learn that you passed and received your diploma is truly inspiring and shines a hopeful light for all of us as we think about the future in these uncertain times. My hope for all of you is that you use your diploma as a key to unlock new opportunities, whether it be a vocational course or college or with new responsibilities in your job. Keep striving for that better future. And now, in alphabetical order, I'm honored to read the names of the Rockland County TASC graduates. Martha Alvarez, Spencer Andre, Hendel Baum, Jared Burmitz, Bas Brook, Peter Bugdos, Brian Burton, Juan Campos, David Chang, Carla Chatelain, Anthony Chin, Ilsu Choi, Antoinette Cornick, Widleen Desroches, Walter Diaz Climaco, Ketsi Diaz, Johanna Duarte Guzman, Juan Fajardo, Nicole Gallardo Valenzuela, Kimberly Gonzalez Lemus, Oliver Hilario, Tiffany Hill, Abraham Hollander, Alexander Jean-Baptiste Jean, Bella Casto, Aurore Louis Thelmy, Eileen Lausa, Jimena Lozana, Justin Maldonado, Julia Murray, Francisco Martinez, Louise Matthews, Gustavo Melendez Palma, Nathan Nash, Ariel Palma, Jake Pietranuto, Vidalina Rodriguez, Dayanara Saltos, Jamal Smith, Akiva Zafir, Zissy Zrill. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Jackie, and congratulations to the TASC graduates. I would now like to bring our program administrator, Catherine Mistely, to the stage.
Thank you, Chris. I would also like to congratulate and commend all of the faculty and students who successfully taught and learned and prevailed during this past year of COVID challenges. You adapted, you persevered, and now you have graduated and you are going out into the workforce with new skills to keep our communities strong and healthy. Thank you for all of your patience and hard work. You all impress and amaze me. And now, with great pleasure, Chris and I will read the names of our 2020 graduates. Administrative Medical Office Specialist Training. Kana Asher, Jordaine Durandis, Patricia Pompey, Sharon Reese, Arlen Rivera, Moretta Vaughn.
Automotive Technician Training. Nicholas Budich, Daniel Davidson, Darren Doremus, Dylan Senatori, Elijah Wilson.
Basic Electrical Construction. Gerard Brennan, Jonathan Kamas, Brenton Crawford, Matthew Diagni, Miguel Dominguez, Sandro Lavelle, Reefer Mesanueve, Rachel Nichols, Keith Rivera, Luis Salto, Peter Santelmo, Luis Vega.
Bookkeeping. Lauren Alfieri, Panina Altman, Joseph Clohosi, Madalena Serratas, Cynthia Limon Germana, Katie Reyes, Stephen Schwartz, Jamie Sparks.
Cyber Technology. Derek Appia, Solomon L. Asir, Jackson Matthew, Nicholas Paulsa, Craig Peckney, Eric Schreiber.
General Welding. Brandon Berrigan, John Diatori, Duke Demosthene, Kenneth Downey, Cody Evans, Anthony Montgomery, Patrick O'Riordan Foley, Rustilav Persian, Coswayne Porter.
Medical Assisting. Angelique Jerome, Caitlin Johnson, Brandy Keffer, Dinah Latour, Yenny Palma, Ryan Scanlon, Devora Spira, Gabby Aquino Osario, Caitlin Bedell, Julie D'Antonio, Fanny Lima, Claritza Martinez, Leslie Sandoval, Shamara Simmons.
Medical Billing and Coding. Ariana Perlman, Michael Arick, Adi Brazile, Michael Cordone, Kevin Herrera, Shavi Clark, Caitlin McCaffrey, Adam Samuels, Daniel Stella, Zachary Smulitz, Shimon Wheel.
Medical coding: Brittany Caraballo, Jean Chrisman, Josiah Ferreira, Lauren Gross, Amara Ramirez.
Nurse assisting: Emily Bottinelli, Johanna Bodenstab, Daniela Cortez, Ebony Jones, Kine Jones, Jennifer Martinez, Lainey Pichardo, Estefania Romero Urgaliz, Ashley Torres, Elmer Aguilar Vasquez, Monet Chandler, Rafael Garcia, Shania Hartley, Suvartha Kanakavalli, Lucille Kumi Plange, Richard Mayanja, Letitia Meneses, Cynthia Rodriguez.
Phlebotomy with EKG: Tamara Andre, Amber Charles Pierre, Courtney Hammond, Brittany Harvey, Jeffy Cashy, Looney Lilane, Lasin New Tu, Sandra Sarah, Lakara Clayton, Vladiana Thermosy, Vivian Benjamin, Shulimus Schwartz.
Security guard: Daniel Beckerly, Anthony Ortiz, Dante Cios, Audrey Hancock.
Teacher assisting: Marie Claire June, Lilia Cruz, Michelle Jacob, DL Jean Charles, Louise Matthews, Danielle Morgan, Elisabetta Pergega, Louis Aponte, Lisa Brandler, Sierra Calver, Melina De Leon, William Gunderson, Rosario Iglesias Hernandez, Tasia Mamicheva, Manuel Puma, Shahinur Talib, Idalis Trevieso, Lauren Walsh.
Veterinary assistant: Brianna Giovinazzo, Kiami Omontayo. Thank you, Catherine, and congratulations to both our task and career training graduates. You should be extremely proud of your accomplishment. I would now like to thank a few people who have made every effort to contribute to the success of our graduates. New York State Assemblyman Ken Zabrowski. Clerical: Jill Magnotta, Patricia Lane, Pam Roach, and Elaine Moore. Our counselors: Eileen Ryan, Nicole Turner, Joanne Fratello, Becky Mosier, Jessely Gonzalez, Sonia Cornejo, Olivia Heller, Manny Juarez, Kelly Paul, and Evelyn Almanzar. Our instructional aides: Quentin Porter, Reggie Marcelin, April Jones, Deborah Steinberg, Brian Burrell, Tom Ryan, Andrea Stewart, Yodi Bragord, Noel Capellan, Joan Ash, and Mary Frescone. Our custodians: Paul Meehan, Mark Barbera, Patrick Dunbar, Eddie Grijash, and Joe Cavanaugh. Our task instructors: Lee Shanley, Will Jordan, Morella Miranda, Cynthia Goldberg, Ken Halleck, and Susan Francomano. Our career training instructors: Gary Amon, Priscilla Clymer, Kevin Connell, Benoni Comendor, Rob Dauxa, Mike Del Pilar, Mary Frescone, Dennis Hennian, Joseph Hunt, Veronica Jones, Ryan Nastancina, Martina O'Reilly, Stephanie Park, Patricia Payon, Stephanie Pugh, Juvie Reiser, Eileen Shanley, Donna Stonis, Kevin Trass, Maylin Vasquez, Joseph Vogel, Shamva Wright Shingler, Reham Nejawat, Ann Curley, and Marta Cortelli. I apologize if I forgot anyone. I usually close by attempting to offer some form of inspirational messaging. I do know that it's not easy to inspire or motivate during these difficult times, but the need to inspire and motivate is greater now more than ever, so feel free to listen if you choose. Considering the dangers of our current circumstances, continue to be safe. Safety contributes to health, The hard work and sacrifices that you made to graduate were not just for you. They were also for your families, to access some stability and to a future that is more secure for your loved ones. If your health is compromised, it will affect the lives of those around you. So please, as inconvenient as it may be, continue to implement positive health and safety protocols. Your families and friends need you. Secondly, the pandemic has not only affected our lives in terms of health and safety, but has also changed the landscape of employment. What was once considered in demand may now be an area of decline. As current and future professionals, please be aware of these changes and as transparent as possible. Don't be afraid to shift gears and to move in other directions, not only in terms of employment, but life in general. Embrace these changes along with your pathway and tap into some of the talents that you never knew you had. Regardless of our current circumstances, I would like to think that our future is bright and filled with boundless opportunities. We're going to end on this note. Our intention is to bring you back for a live commencement in November of 2021. Please know that Rockland BOCES is thinking of you and your families. Come back and visit us. Our building in Nyack is open and we have plenty of employment and training services still available for you during this difficult time. Most importantly, continue to remain healthy and safe. Congratulations on your amazing accomplishment. Stay true, stay positive, and embrace everything life has to offer. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you for letting Rockland BOCES have the honor of serving you. Good night.